Hopefully the music's not too loud. Um, so it's been about 2 weeks since I made the last video. It's crazy how your feelings always change, like it feels like so much time has passed, but it hasn't been that much or that long. But then again, my conception of time is like time flies by, but time goes by slow. It's like both. But I don't really know what I wanted to talk about on this video. I just kind of wanted to get on here and record. Um, I've been going through a lot, as always, and I don't mean that as in this physical world, I guess. Well, I do mean that because my knees are fucked. Um, but I just mean that mentally. I've been stressing lately about money, just because I think a lot of, and this goes for a lot of people, like the generational trauma that comes with finance in some families, it's very heavy because, and this is specific to me, but my mom, for instance, she's a single mother. She was a single mother, and she always has been for the last who knows how many years. Every time a man has came into our life or into the house, it always ends up problems. It's never been good. And well, speaking on that, the financial struggles that come with being a single mother and having up to over 6 kids, 5 in the house, um, it's a burden, and I see it. And for so long now, I think she's adopted this, the what you call it, the just surviving mindset, and she's just been surviving, and um, oh, it sucks because I'm 21 and I'm still here at my mom's house, and I am struggling because my knees have stopped me from doing labor work or making some type of good money, at least for the most part. It's me stopping myself, really. I there's so many things you can do nowadays that it's just me stopping myself, and I'm getting tired of it. Every single fucking day, bro, I'm just thinking like, what can I do? Like, what can I do? What is it that I'm not doing? Like, and there's a lot. I still struggle. I'm still human. I still want to slack off. I still want to lay down. I still want to not go to the gym. I still want to eat like shit. I still want to go spend money on clothes and buy new shit. Like, it's a struggle, but I'm getting tired of it. And every single day it's the same thing. So, it's only a matter of time. Um, I hold myself very high. Like, if we're speaking realistically, like, there's always more, right? There's always more potential, but I have made progress from where I used to be, and that's what matters, right? Is the 1% every day. So, the snowball effect is real. I really do think that here soon things will change, and I'll be able to, change my situation, if not drastically, then at least a little bit. I'll be able to help out. I'll be able to actually give back. Um, you know, uh, I got a job. The last video, I didn't have a job. I was stressing. I have a job now. Minimum wage. It's nothing crazy, but guess what? Hey, there's some people who do this shit for years and don't. They, mind you, they'll work a minimum wage job for years and will be comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable. Yes, I'm not. I am not comfortable. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to strategically, and when I say this, I mean like strategize the way that I go about having this job. Okay? Yes, of course, I want to buy the essentials. You know, I need some. I need a new pair of shoes. All right, but again, I'm not gonna go out and splurge. I'm not gonna act like I got all this money. I'm not gonna act like I have a reoccurring salary, because I don't. This shit, right? I make a check every 2 weeks, a week, but this shit is not what you want to be doing. Like, genuinely, it's not gonna help my mom retire. It's not gonna help me retire. It's not gonna put my kids into a generational wealth. It's not gonna do anything for anybody but make me comfortable, if that, because the way life is now, fucking shit is out the roof. Even with the minimum wage job, working 40 hours a week, you cannot afford to live on your own. Like, that's life for us right now, right? So, with that being said, I already promised myself that all the money I make from this, I'm gonna take care of the essentials, and at least with my first check, I'm gonna, buy some new fucking shoes, and then after, I'm gonna just set my goal, right? I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna invest in myself. I'm gonna learn a new skill that can potentially make me X amount of money, and I'm gonna go all in. Okay, I've been doing this trading shit, and I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed, but I feel really good about this next account. I feel really good about myself, and I really think I can make that work. But that's not where it stops. The trading is not where it stops. Um, Even if I make an extra $1,000 a month, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and you can potentially scale, which is what I plan to do. But it doesn't end there. All right, that's not where I'm stopping. But we gotta get there first. So I'm taking things step by steps. All right. So that being said, I'll just continue to work. I'll continue to work my job and save up the money. Give my mom some money while I can, and just do my thing. I really wish more people would talk about, like, how to be a better person. And it doesn't, and it sucks because, like, growing up, I've always tried to tell people what not to do, and that came off as like a know-it-all, do better, or like as a perfectionist. People have always like told me that I come off like if I'm talking shit or judging or this and that. And I've progressed. I've learned how to come at people a better and calmer way, and a more not so like coming at you way. I genuinely love everybody on this fucking earth. Whether I am emotionally hurt or mad or sad, or I don't like something, or I'm judging, because we're all guilty of it. I love every fucking body at the end of the day. Mask off, mask off. I love everybody. And, I just wish that more people would call me out. I wish more people would tell me what I'm doing wrong. Not in a negative way. Don't call me a bitch. Don't tell me I'm fucking stupid. Don't make me feel like shit. But tell me what am I doing wrong. Because, when you do that, that means that you actually care. And not anybody does care. Like, nobody cares. Your parents who drink alcohol all the time and influence you to do it, they don't care. They're down deep in their own fucking rabbit hole. And sometimes you just gotta realize that. And as sad as it is, you gotta pick yourself up. They weren't gonna do it. So, yeah. I truly, one thing I truly want to do in this life is break the generational curse. Like, as cliche as it might sound, like, I definitely do want to break, the generational curses that have come in my family. It's hard, and it takes a lot of fucking work. But guess what? I have nothing better to live for. Honestly, like, I have nothing better to live for. After losing both of my oldest siblings, one to prison and one to ODing, and myself almost dying. I almost killed myself when I was 15. Shot myself in the leg like a dumbass. That's when my knees are fucked. I don't know if I've said that in a video, but it there's just so much shit, bro. Like, I've had to find purpose over and over again, and still, like, I'm not perfect, you know. I'm still searching and I'm still figuring it out. But we all started somewhere, right? So, you know, and not even just that. I say I almost died twice because I also watched a friend of mine, well, two friends of mine, two friends, old friends, that I watched basically die, because one did die and one, um, thankfully survived. You know, he got to keep his life. I was maybe 5 inches. That's maybe a little small. About 5-10 feet away from being hit first. Just by the grace of God, I moved over a little bit, and honestly, I think it was God telling me to move over, cause um, it was weird, cause I literally, like, I heard something tell me to move over, and I moved, and I was trying to call my two homies, right, to move, and they were just having a good time. Like, and I low key got jealous because they weren't listening, and they were ahead of me riding the bikes, and uh, I tried. I tried telling them to move over, and, well, they didn't hear me, and then they got hit. Um, so yeah, it's just. I honestly, at the time, I wish I could have traded spots with my homie Alan, that passed away, because I felt guilty. You know, I had the survivor's guilt, because I wish I could have yelled louder. I wish I could have, you know, done something more. Um, but it took a while, you know, to get over that. Uh, but, you know, it's just, I had to find something worth living for again after all these things happening, and, you know, and yeah, so just like anybody else, I have goals, you know, but without action, these are all just thoughts that disappear into the abyss, you know. So I'm trying really fucking hard to just stop being mediocre, stop putting things to the side, and just doing them, doing them. Don't think, do. You know, the goal is to do the thing, not get the result. Not the result. Like, that means, like, the goal is to just do the fucking thing you're thinking about, and stop searching for, like, what if the result, stop thinking about what is gonna happen afterwards. You know, you don't see results unless the thing gets done, so why even worry about what's gonna happen unless you actually do it? You know, it doesn't make sense. Like, literally, it's like procrastination to its finest. Like, why are you worrying? Why are you even thinking about outcomes when you haven't even done the thing? So, fuck, this is gonna be a weird video because I didn't expect to get on emotional. Like, that was kind of weird. But, nah, so, yeah. Fucking, fuck, man. Dude, I really appreciate the people in my life, because without you guys, and you know who the fuck I'm talking about, like, it's literally a handful of you guys. Um, like, you guys are the reason. I swear to God, I put this on everything I love. Like, you guys are the biggest reasons why I'm still here today. Like, honestly, like, I would have been out in the streets, who knows where. Who knows? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Because I wouldn't know, because you guys were here for me. You know. Shit, this is something I wanted to share. Like, one of my best friend, like my brother, you know, my real brother, um, is the day. So, long story short, I caught a case. Right, I'm a felon. Right, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna fuck like this. I'm a felon, and um, I went to jail, and the same motherfucking day, without any hesitation, my brother came for me, bailed me out. $1,200. No questions asked. He didn't tell me to pay him back. He didn't say, hey, you owe me. He didn't say anything but, are you okay? You know, true friends are gonna True friends are going to show you, not say shit, not, they're gonna show you. All right. So when the signs are there and when they're showing you their true colors, listen to them. Look at the colors and realize it. Don't be an idiot. Your true friends will prove to you that they're true friends. All right. And he's earned a spot in my kingdom that I'll never be able to pay back. No amount of money, no amount of anything will ever pay, the dues that this man has fucking given me. Like, it's crazy, yo. And I just hope one day that I can fucking make it so well that, I buy him a fucking house, buy him everything along with the fucking dream car, because he's into BMWs, but, he's a workaholic. Like, he works all week long, like Friday, Saturdays, and even Sundays. Like, this guy is working like crazy. But yeah, life's crazy. Like, life is so fucking crazy. And you're either gonna wake up every day with a fucking smile and a drive to fucking complete your goals and to achieve greatness, or you're gonna wake up in misery and you're gonna hate the world, you're gonna hate everyone in it, you're not gonna have a purpose to live for, you're not gonna be kind, you're gonna ruin what God has given us. And that's why free will is a thing. You're either gonna run towards him or you're gonna run away from him. Alright? And there's only two places. In my belief, I believe in God and the devil. Okay? And there's only two ways to go, right? If you're not with God, you're with the devil. Okay? So pick wisely. Please run towards our true purpose. And I have a Bible right there, and I still struggle to open it because I don't understand it. But one of my goals also is to start reading the Bible, start interpreting it, start learning it, start really learning life, start really trying in life. I've been so dragged down by all these problems that I always like to give myself this type of pride that I tried, or because I've been going through stuff and I've been having to work on my mindset and get out of all this stupid shit. I used to be addicted to drugs. Yes, crazy, right? I had to fight that. I had to stop that, and it's just so much, But like I said earlier, there's always more. 1% better every day is what matters. And as long as you're doing that, you will achieve your goals. I promise. And get off the internet, okay? You got these 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 21-year-olds making it big. That's cool, but are they in your shoes? No. So do not compare, okay? It's not the same story. It's not the same life. It is not the same game, okay? We all play the same game, right? But we were not dealt the same cards, okay? So, and that's something I've been working on. And every time I doom scroll, I start comparing. Damn, I wish I could be this guy. Damn, he's 21. I'm 21, and I don't got nowhere near that much money. Damn, he did it in this long. No, okay? No, doesn't work that way. Focus on a few important things, and I'll try and name them, but I'm sure there's more, okay? Focus on your purpose. Focus on your relationship with God. Focus on your family and friends. Value your intention with how you do things. And overall, focus on yourself, okay? At the end of the day, when you lay down and you go to sleep, it is you and the Creator. If you cannot love yourself enough, you will never be able to love anybody else. If you cannot give yourself enough, you will never be able to give anybody else enough, okay? And that's what life's about, okay? We're not here alone. There's other people around us. You got brothers, you got siblings, you got partners, you got mothers, you got fathers. We're not alone. And it would be selfish to just pour into yourself, right? But to be able to pour into other people, you have to conquer yourself. So, with that being said, I wish everybody and anybody watching this greatness and life and abundance and love and money, because guess what? You deserve it. Okay? And it's yours. We just got to get it. All right? So um I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope that um things get better from here. I'm tired of always getting a little better and then falling back down and having this weird wave of how I'm feeling, But I genuinely feel good about this one. So um, I'm kind of scared because this is like very vulnerable, but it is what it is. We're all gonna die someday, and at least if I die soon, I left a little something, right? Peace of my mind. I don't plan on it, but um, I love everyone watching. Okay, I gotta um, write some stuff down and maybe do a couple Instagram videos or something like that. Or I might just lay down and go to sleep. I gotta work again tomorrow for the rest of the week. So take care of your sleep, because that's very important. I know it's the cousin of death, but like sleep is important. You need to let this thing rest a little bit. But peace and love. I'm out.